on Saturday. Now, Zabak said that he was down in 34th Street before I was. Nigga, when I first came into the truth on 34th Street, you was only like 14 years old, man. You wasn't even in the truth, man. Okay, ain't no kids were going out to the camp. On Saturdays, we went to 34th Street and 7th on Saturdays, and on Sundays, we went to 44th and 7th. Or was it 44th and Broadway, all right, by the 1515 building, all right? Now, maybe like 2 months in, I used to tell Ariel, I got real close to Ariel. As soon as I came into the truth, I used to see Ariel, man. He'd be going to get some woman or something, and I'll stop his ass, and I'll just, look, man, you got to show me the scriptures. And he would just show me all kind of scriptures. And I was, for about 6 months, I went to the school 7 days a week for like 6 months straight. I wasn't thinking about no woman or nothing like that, man. The most I cut that thing in my mind, I wasn't thinking about that, wasn't in my mind for about a good 6 months. Then after 6 months in, I was maybe going 3 times or 4 times or maybe 5 times out of the week, but I was always going out there speaking, you know, because I started getting the scriptures. I started, you know, then I became a teacher. So like 2 months in, they had me speak. Now the rule was you couldn't speak unless you was in the truth for 7 years. And when I heard that, I said, man, in my mind, I said, this is some bullshit, man. I said, I ain't gonna wait no damn 7 years to speak or read or nothing like that. You just got a whole post. You can't read, you can't speak for 7 years. So I used to get to Ariel and I said, look, Ariel, I'm ready to speak. I feel I'm ready to speak, right? Then about 2 weeks later, he just said, look, brother, speak. And I said, wait, Ariel, I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. Give me another week, right? So I thought about it, man. Then it was on 34th Street, and I spoke, but I hit about 20 different subjects, topics, in like 5 minutes, man. I was all over the place, man. You know, that was my first, you devils and you UFOs and hell and that's right, and you damn crackers and the nigga woman and you too, and let's go back to the missiles, but let's hit the UFOs. You know, I was all over the place, man, all over the place. And then you get seasoned, you know. You get seasoned, right? Now, I told Ariel, and I used to write scriptures down of my topics. I had them nice topics, right? And I used to show Ariel. I said, Ariel, check this topic out, right? And he'd look at it, and then he'll go up and speak. Look, get the first scripture, brother. He would take my topic, man. But I didn't mind. But my thing was this. I told Ariel, I said, Ariel, I said, why in the hell do we go on 34th and 7th on Saturdays, and on Saturdays 44th? That's open. I said we should split the camp up, because when Israel went out, it was one big mega camp, you know. So Ariel said yeah. So he kind of told him other brothers. So we had 2 camps, 44th, 34th, right? Now Brooklyn. There was nothing happening in Brooklyn. You know who set up Brooklyn? For all you niggas, I'm from the Brooklyn camp. Do you know who started the Brooklyn camp? You're looking at it, man. It was, and you wasn't around, so you can't say a damn thing. It was me and Lahab. Me and Lahab set up that camp. It was just me and him. I would read and he would speak. Then Ariella came into the school. You know, the crazy Gad out. Yeah, that brother, he was something else. Yeah, he was something, but he was cool as hell. We don't know, he's AWOL right now. We don't know where the hell he is. Me and him got real close, man, almost like David and Jonathan, man. We were real close, man. And then we kept going out there, and Barack was kind of in the camp, because y'all see Barack and Bunyamyan and them brothers. Right, well, he came into school 6 months before I did. Yohana came into school. I'm talking about Yohana Bar. He came into school maybe like a year after me, and I think so-called General Yohana came in like maybe 9 months after me. All right, which he said he was in the truth back when he was a kid, but he kind of fell off, but then he came back in. All right, so we had that Brooklyn camp got so built up that I told Ariel, I said, look, man, let's go to the Bronx. I said, let's go up to 149, which Nate Satan is right where he speaks now. He's on 149th and 3rd Avenue. I know that place like the back of my hand because we had a camp up there. That's a big shopping hub. So I told Ariel, I said, look, let's go up to the Bronx and open up that zone, just me and you. Well, these brothers not ready. I said, how long you gonna wait, man? These niggas is ready, man. You know, let them take it, man. Give it to Barack. So we gave it to Barack. They brought Barack to council. Well, you ain't ready to do it. And then they put Gazak up in there. And Gazak did his big grand entrance for about 2 weeks. Then he had to write this book. I got to write this book. And then you didn't see him no more. But he was ahead. He was never there. Then Yashawan came in. By the way, Yashawan came up under, Yashawan was an understudy up under me and Ariala, man. And so was his brothers. But he was a guy that was deepest in the scripture, and Haran started to get deep. That's the brother that dropped dead. See, we know, Haran God, you're making that video. I was there. I'm talking about stuff that you wasn't even nowhere to be found, Haran Gadja. You know? But Haran Gadja was always cool. Like when he came to y'all brothers, he was really cool with y'all. I know the brother. When he said that got a penthouse, he wanted he was gonna take you up there, he gonna buy you food, drinks, and he was gonna have a good time. Cause I know the man's spirit, man. I know the man's spirit. And if my car would break down, I would call Haran Gadja. I'm on my way. Come help me out. Do it. Give me some money too. So that's a part of the history, man. So when we went up to the Bronx, it was me and Ariala. We set up the Bronx thing. We set up the thing on Fordham Road. So all them camps that you said you established and set up and did this and long before you was even thought of, we were doing all that, man. And the Most High put the spirit on me, because when I came in, not bragging and boasting on myself, but when I came in, that's when the spirit of multiple camps started coming on the scene, man. So all you guys talking that shit, where the hell are you now? Huh? And I'm going back, what, 25, 26, 27 years, man.
Where's the rest of the 44th from Broadway camp, man? That 50-man camp that Elder Tahar was over. Where's the rest of the camp at, Gabar? The 44, our old camp buddies. Where they at, man? Where's the East Indian guy? You know? Yeah, the East Indian. The East Indian guy with one nut. Okay, yeah.
Hey, you know what? What's his name? Payala. Yeah, Payala. I mean, he was cool when he first came in. He came in through his sister, which his sister was the biggest slut in Israel. She tried to get with me. I wasn't thinking about her. Then she got with this brother and that brother and this brother. You know, there was women that came up in there and gave like 9 brothers diseases, man. There's one chick, man. It was all kind of wickedness up in there, man. It was all kind of mass wickedness, man, going on. You know, so we know we were there. We were there, man.
Yeah, also too, they was in the women in the bathroom with a bottle of Jack Daniels, passing it around. They was in drinking. Brothers passing women around. Okay, all kind of wickedness was going on, man. All kind of wickedness was going on in that school, man. Dudes popping other dudes, women, so-called generals, man. Okay, popping other brothers' women and doing all kind of stuff. They had one brother, we got to tell you this story. Yashawan and the Central Command, Lahab, Yahana and all them dudes. They had one woman, right? That witch, that woman that was in there. They were having a secret council with a brother's woman, and they had him holding a Majim Shabbat outside the door. Remember that K-Star? They had the guy holding a Majim Shabbat outside the door while they were popping his woman inside of the goddamn place, man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is just for what Elder Tahar was going into. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 8. It says, "For though I should boast somewhat more of our authority, which the Lord hath given us for edification and not for your destruction, I should not be ashamed." So the elders are going through the history and going through how the Spirit built them up. It's not boasting or bragging. He said, should I boast a little bit? But really, it's just for the edification and the understanding of how this thing is coming about and how the Spirit is dealing, man. All right.
say something? You finished with that, brother?
Oh yeah, I have another scripture.
Okay, bring it up. Bring it up.
So this is Ephesians chapter 6 verse 19. It says, and for me that that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel.
That's what we've been doing. That's what the Elder Tahar and brothers was doing years ago, right? 25 years on up until now, and that's what we still continuing to do. So you guys sold out because you ain't about teaching the gospel, man. You're about, like the scripture, for filthy lucre's sake. That's right. And the Elder Tahar went into the history, and